Brand new Jim Pierce custom cue available for immediate purchase, shipping, and delivery. Cocobolo that looks to be what we like to call fire Mexican Cocobolo. Now, what I want you to notice is look at how this wood transitions with all the different types of figure as I rotate it. So you can see how it has the kind of orange, black, red, lot going on with this wood. And most of you already know that Cocobolo is not just something real pretty to look at. This stuff plays awesome. This Jim Pierce cue is a solid, uncored Cocobolo cue on the front. And then you've got ebony with some cocoa boxes in the back that we're going to talk about in just a moment. But natural forward balance. We like to call these a heavy hitter because it is a solid, uncored cue. Hey, JP did a really good job like he always does. This has his 20 count copper and ebony rings. And then you have the copper 3/8 modified pin. I'm going to hold this wrap a little bit above the middle of the wrap, actually a little bit more than that. Right there's your balance point to give you a perspective. And then it has a natural forward balance. 15.4 on the butt weight. Now what's amazing is a lot of times when you have a solid uncored cue, everybody knows that thing's gonna hit like King Kong, okay? But the cue tends to be really heavy. You can end up with a 16-ounce butt because JP is a wizard at what he does. This one is a 15.4 ounce on the butt. Then you've got a 4-ounce Killwood. Killwood, one of Jim's high-performance shafts. That shaft is a perfect 4 ounce to go along with that 15.4 on the butt, 12.75. Excellent taper. You guys have heard me talk about this before. The taper is a modified Zamboni taper. Jim designed that taper working directly with Rodney Morris. Rodney Morris plays with Jim's cues. He's in the U.S. Open right now as we speak, depending on when you watch this video, playing with a Jim Pierce custom cue. So there you go. 20 count copper rings. The copper and the Cocobolo look really cool together. But again, look at how it looks different when you look at this side of it, when you look at that side of it. I have not spoke to Jim since he shipped the cue, but I am almost positive. I thought this was Spanish Bull at first. He had sold me another one with a wrap really special like this, and I am almost 100%. I know it's real leather, of course. It's obviously black leather, but I believe this is what he calls oil tanned bison. Really good stuff. Again, looks similar to Spanish Bull. That's what I thought at first glance. So either way, it's either the Spanish Bull or the Bison, but I'm almost positive just by the softness of it, the way that it feels, and the texture, that that's what it is. You guys know that we're always super honest with our descriptions, and we always try to give you an accurate description of everything. Now, here's what makes this cue really special, and it's only a little bit different price because Jim always keeps everything super affordable compared to a regular Jim Pierce, like a Merry Widow, right? This is almost like a Merry Widow on steroids because who needs points when you have wood that good, right? Or rings. But look what he does here in the butt sleeve. So ebony butt sleeve with the Cocobolo boxes. So Cocobolo boxes that are outlined in a lot of additional copper. A lot of guys would charge a dramatic price difference for all that copper work. This is only a couple $100 more in this case than what he would normally charge for a cue. And look at what you're getting here. You get so much when you buy a Jim Pierce, and there's a reason why you just don't see them pop back up on the resale market. The reason for that is because these are some of the best playing cues by far, bar none. I'm telling you right now, and you can ask any amateur or pro that's played with one. But look at the copper work in the butt sleeve to go along with the Cocobolo and the ebony, and of course you've got the copper rings and that logo at the bottom. But look at that. Yowzers. Super slick cue right here. Jim Pierce, brand new, unchalked, unplayed. There's that Pierce Cues logo at the bottom and on the butt cap. Just want to personally thank Jim Pierce for continually putting out excellent work. That's what he does. His finish looks like glass. The cues play jam up, and the proof is in the pudding. Just ask anybody that's ever hit a ball with one. If you're interested in this cue, you better hit me up quick. I can tell you that right now. We've had people asking for more and more of Jim's cues. We sell them as quick as we get them. Hit us up at crossroadcues.com.